What up, what up, what up? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, A Gemini Gem. Today is February 10th, 2024, and I will be doing a reading for Leo. Okay, Leo, your message is, I don't know, it has something to do with a dog or dogs. Because I was shuffling these animal cards and the dog card came out. And what's crazy is like this morning, first of all, I didn't go to bed until early this morning. I can't even say late last night. I didn't go to bed until early this morning. And I planned on waking up early to because I got a lot of shit to do. But I woke up at about 9 o'clock and I was like, oh no, this is too early. And I told myself, an hour. Like 10 o'clock to me on a Saturday is a good time to start your day, if you can sleep in, for me at least. Anyway, I fell back to sleep and I woke up I have these two fucking German shepherds across the street from me. And they're like psycho. I don't know if you guys have heard them in the background when I do my readings, but they are like psycho. Like they bark at the most simplest shit. Like, why are you barking at the garbage man? You've been seeing him for 800 years straight. Like, you know who he is. And they do it with like everybody. The motherfucking mailman that you've seen for the past 10 years. Me, sometimes when I come home. So it's like, I don't know. These dogs are like, they act like people are trying to break into the house, but I'm just trying to deliver your mail, I'm sure is what the mailman is saying. So, I don't know, Leo, something regarding dogs. Oh, what I meant to say is, like, when I fell back to sleep, I woke up to these dogs, the two dogs, like, going the most berserk I've ever heard them, like, barking non-stop. And I don't know why the owners don't come outside and, like, try to calm them down. They just let them bark, like, it's crazy. I can't even explain it. But Leo, something regarding some sort of dog barking. I don't know if if somebody's making a lot of noise around you, if you got a new dog and they're causing you issues, but that's the message. Okay. All right, let me let me shuffle these cards and get you an animal message. And then we'll jump into the tarot, okay? Okay, you got Frog, Prosperity. It says, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Okay, Frog, Prosperity. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those frogs. All right. Very good. Okay. Let's get some messages for Leo. February 10th, 2023. 2024. Wow. Okay. February 10th, 2024. Are you guys still saying 2023? I've actually been pretty good with saying 2024 until just right now. Literally. I promise you. All right. Usually it takes, me a minute. Even like with writing it out, sometimes you still write out 2023 when it's February 2024. All right, anyway, let's get some messages. Messages for Leo, please. Oops. All right. Do one more shuffle. All right. All right, Leo. So you have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Rods, and the Death card, okay? So you have Earth, 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 Fire, Scorpio, okay? Give me 1 second. Let me see. All right. So, Leo, the Ten of Cups is all about being like blissful and happy. There's a lot of harmony. This rainbow, like the, it's like an arch. So, like that represents like a blessing. Okay. This is like being fulfilled in like home and your partner and your kids, or work. It's kind of like being happy and fulfilled in all aspects of life. But I think it's more of an emphasis on like finding your other half and having that other having that family, and that sort of dynamic where you just feel very whole and happy and blissful and joyful. Okay. um the Nine of Pentacles is a very abundant card. Okay. The frog talks about abundance and good fortune await you. This is a very abundant card. Okay. This woman, she's very independent. She kind of like needs no one, right? She likes her alone time, her solace. She's in this lush garden, okay, surrounded by her pentacles. Again, she's a very independent woman, and she's highly abundant, okay. I like the different decks of tarot because they kind of each show, you know, the cards in a different way. Usually they'll show like a sparrow or a hawk. I think I've seen a peacock on the different cards of the Nine of Pentacles. With this one, they're showing, I think this is like a dove, right? Or some kind of bird. But what that represents is like, in the olden times, like 1500s or whatever, really wealthy people played the, sport of, falconry, where, they had the falcon or the sparrow or the hawk, and they would have that super thick glove, and the bird would sit on the glove, and then they would, the owner would, raise their hand or whatever and let the bird fly away, and then the bird would come back. Like that was like a very like that was a sport for the very elite, the very like wealthy. Okay. So you are abundant, you are wealthy, you are very independent, kind of like you don't need anyone or anything, right? Which is kind of like a little contradicting, I think, because like here you have everything as far as like home and family and kids and love and house and all those things that kind of make your life whole, right, to some people. But then, oh, and the bunny rabbit. And then on the next card, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about being independent. The rabbit talks about fertility and abundance as well. So, I mean, I guess you could be in like some sort of union, but still be very independent and have maybe find your own finances that are to the side, I guess is what I'm kind of getting, right? Then you have the Five of Pentacles, which talks about feeling left out in the cold. Okay. So I don't know if this is like your partner feeling left out. Maybe they're not as abundant as you. But the Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, some sort of loss, some sort of lack. Okay. But with the Five of Pentacles, like this person is very distraught. They're, they're outside. They have no home. They have no clothes, no proper clothes. They're in the snow. They're injured. But what they don't realize is that there's help right behind them. There's that church, okay, right behind them. But they're not even looking because they're so distraught and devastated over the things that they lost, okay? So I don't know if this is you or your partner or somebody around you or some sort of energy as far as you need to turn around, right? And you need to look at this as somebody, like, how do I say this? You need to turn around and realize there's an opportunity, or there's help, there's solace right behind you, okay? Then you have the Page of Rods. This is a very like free, artistic type of vibe, okay? This is like somebody who's like a visionary, okay? Very creative. And pages are, they're like a young, immature energy, right? And they also bring in some sort of communication, okay? Yeah. So some sort of, I don't know, like, I don't know if this is you or your partner. I'm feeling like maybe this is your partner, right? They feel some sort of lack and loss, but they're talented and they're very creative, okay? I think they need to tap into that talent that they have. Then you have the Death card. This is Scorpio, okay? The Death card is not literal. It's like a new day, a transition, a new beginning. What's old is left in the past, and now the new is coming forward, okay? When I get the Death card, I think of a snake shedding its skin, okay? So you're transitioning, or maybe your partner is transitioning to a new life, a new way of living, okay? But something that is old is no longer working, and now it's a new day coming forward, okay? Let's get a few more cards. Okay. So Leo, you have the Four of Rods, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords. I don't know what's really going on here, Leo. I think your partner, who's now tapping into their creative side and like who's a visionary, they're very free and talented, right? And now, like, I think they're starting like a new life somewhere with that passion behind them, meaning like the passion is driving them forward. It looks like you two are taking that next step and getting married, okay? The Four of Rods, again, this is like another card of like home and like foundation and, the people around you and who you love. And I don't know if you're buying a home or renovating a home, but this talks about like a union, getting married, okay? There's a lot of victory here. You see the grapes, Again, with like abundance, just like the bunny rabbit, right? Um, yeah, there's a lot that you're celebrating. Okay. Another bird here. This looks like the same bird that's on the Nine of Pentacles. Um, there's a lot of celebration going on here, Leo. Okay. Something around your home and your foundation. Like, what do you consider your foundation? Like your home and, your partner, or, that sort of thing. But there's celebration and victory going on here. Okay. Then you have the King of Pentacles. This talks about somebody who's very financially smart. They kind of started at the bottom and worked their way up. This is a king who, you know, started in the mailroom, right? And now he's the CEO of the company, sort of thing. Made very smart financial decisions, okay? He's a giving king, like if you need a loan or something like that, but his decision is only going to be based off of like intellect. You know what I mean? He's not just going to throw money at anybody that's trying to do like a startup venture or something like that. Very smart, very calculated. Runs a bustling city of commerce. Again, started from the bottom and made his way all the way to the CEO. And so he has a lot of experience regarding, finances. Okay. Again, with more like celebration going on here. This is the Three of Cups. Okay. So we have celebration here with the Four of Rods. Now we have again celebration here with the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups can kind of be looked at in, if it's not like a celebration of getting together with friends and family and that sort of thing, then it could also talk about like, excuse me, a third party, right? So if you're in a relationship with someone and that person is like cheating on you, that would be the third party. I don't know if I'm getting this as celebration or third party, because then you have the Seven of Swords, which talks about somebody being sneaky and trying to get away with something. Okay, this man is on like a camp, where the soldiers station themselves before they go to war. And he's only taken 5 swords and he's left 2 because he's trying to get away with something. Like he's trying to be sneaky. He's not trying to be noticed. Like if he took all the 7 swords, he thinks like, that would be too obvious. So he only took 5. But this is somebody who's being sneaky and sly. If it's not someone being sneaky and sly, it's somebody who's very calculated with, the next moves that they're making. Okay. And then you have the Four of Swords. This talks about needing to take a break, meditate, rest. Okay, go to sleep. Okay. Yeah, you need to rest. You are exhausted. You need to recharge your batteries. You need to go in your room, close the door, and go to bed. Right? What you don't see coming, Leo, is the King of Swords, okay? Excuse me. Just like the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Now, he's a very analytical king, okay? He does not make any decisions based off of love or his emotions. He looks at everything in front of him and he analyzes it. Analyze over and over again. Excuse me. And that's how he makes his decision. This could also represent like an authority figure, right? Somebody in law or like a lawyer or like your boss, okay? Just like the King of Pentacles, who's at the top, he's the CEO. This is the top boss as well, okay? And he's only going to make decisions based off truth. Got another bird here. Okay, and birds are about communication. So, yeah, this is a very stern king. And he's that way because he's very analytical, okay? All right, Leo, drop a comment and let me know if this resonates for you. And until the next time, take care. Peace.